Let's learn 2 ways to wear mascara for instantly bigger looking eyes. No falsies, no curler, just placement and a clean spoolie. I'm using the L'Oreal Panorama mascara. The wand looks somewhat like this. It's a long spoolie. There are different types of spoolie that are available. So I'm just using this, and the way that you need to use is you need to take off dip it, take off the excess. Yeah, I'm using a mirror here. So there are 2 looks that I'm trying to show you today. One is the wide eye elongated look. The first look is the wide eye elongated look. So for that, what you need to do is, see, there are multiple ways of wearing mascara. It's really up to you, but the technique I like is to just coat this like this and then go from down to up. Now what usually happens is when you have bought a new mascara, normally there will be excess in the wand. That is, I took some of it out the way I showed you, but still some excess will be there. So as you see, it is a little clumpy. No matter how good a mascara it is, this can happen. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm taking the wand from down to up in a straight motion. So if you look straight into the camera and I show you, I'm basically looking straight and taking it up, okay, from down. So now to show for the demo purpose, I did a little too much, but that's fine. Now I'll show you the way to take the excess. That is, take a clean spoolie. This is the end of the eyeshadow or eyeliner wand that I have, and then again look straight and bring it up. Brush from the top and brush from down. So I've taken out the clumpiness of that, the mascara. I'm using a straight technique here. See, it is now open like that. Can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? So that's the whole point of using mascara. It just opens your eye and you look wide awake right away. Alright, so this is the wide eye technique that is called. Most of the times a bit of mascara can go into your eyebrow layer, so just keep a clean tissue so that you can clean it out. Anyway, you have to be careful. Talking and doing this is not a great tip. Okay, alright, so I'm leaving this at that. Alright, now I'll show the next technique. Okay, so the first look was called the wide eye technique, where it is kind of opening the eyes straight. The second technique is called lifted and elongated technique. So for this, I'm going to show it in my second eye. Alright, again I'm taking the mirror and I have the mascara wand. I've taken the excesses off of this. Look into the mirror and you start from the end. Alright, and you are basically trying to pull it outward like that. See, so I'm not going all the way inside, but I'm focusing more on the outer lashes that are there. Again, I have loaded it with excess mascara so that I can show you how to take the excess off again. The placement matters a lot. So again, this is more beneficial for, I would say, eye shapes that are small and kind of hooded. So this technique works really well for those kind of eye shapes. So I'm pulling it out with the clean spoolie. You can buy these kind of clean spoolies when you get a whole makeup brush kit. You might get it, otherwise you can buy it alone. There are links in Amazon. If you need it, just let me know, but these are pretty basic. This is from Swiss Beauty. I have bought it. I have bought the Swiss Beauty makeup brush set. Maybe I'll put the link. But now you can, I hope you can see the difference clearly. This is more straight and this is more lifted. This is more lifted toward the outer side, elongated. This shows the eyes that are more elongated, and this shows eyes that are more, wide awake. So the technique is that for the first technique, make sure that you look straight and pull it up straight. And for the second technique, again, you start from the outer corner, load more mascara in the outer corner, and make sure that, so this kind of gives a lifted, elongated look. So now I'll need to go back and fix this so that I can look even, but I hope this tip helps. So some more tips on mascara. Normally I prefer L'Oreal or Maybelline in the medium range, somewhere around 600, 400. These are good mascaras. You don't really need to invest in high-end mascaras to get better effect. It does not matter actually, at least for mascara. Budgeted friendly L'Oreal or Maybelline are good choices, but make sure that you replace it every 5 or 6 months. At least max is what 6 months is what I would recommend, or whenever it kind of goes dry. Right now this is not dry. You can still see the excess when I was doing this. So that means it is not dry, but once it goes dry, don't try to recover it using any techniques like adding oil or water or even the Inglot Duralin. That kind of tends to bring back the structure, but it's always better to just throw it away and buy a new one, because the wand that you're using, it will contain the bacteria that you have been taking out from your eyelashes every day, or maybe at least once in a while every week. Once in every 2 or 3 days, you can definitely go for a waterproof mascara. But on other days, you can use something else to keep your eyelashes healthy and also get the same lifted effect. That's using an eyelash serum, right? So there are many eyelash serums available in the market. I'm testing few. I'll be recommending some very soon. But yeah, it does 2 things. It basically helps you keep your eyelashes curled, and also it nurtures your eyelashes as well, so that whenever you're using a waterproof mascara, which is what I would recommend for events and when you're going out, it will help your lashes stay healthy.